Zoos for years have been misleading the public. They've been telling everybody that they're doing great conservation, they're protecting rare and endangered animals, and they're educating the public. And unfortunately, none of that is true. We're culturalizing the next generation that it's okay to keep animals in cages for human entertainment. But still, every time we try and rewild anything, all the experts and the xerocrats, they all say no. They're not willing to try and do things differently. Change is coming, and I think change is important.
Yeah, pretty good.
Azzy and Zazzy were hand-raised at Howlett's Wild Animal Park, which is one of our 2 wildlife centres in the UK. But following our philosophy, if we think there's a possibility of rewilding or semi-rewilding, we try and take every opportunity to do that, because humans have ravaged the population of lions in the wild. We've wiped out 90–95% of them. So don't we owe it to the species to do everything we can to find a way to correct that balance?
Dad obviously grew up with big cats, and he watched his father and Nick Marks, who was an incredible animal man. So he knows our natural way of life.
The first and most important thing was to bring them back to their home range, in other words, Africa. We're in phase 1 now, where they're in a very, very nice area.
We've started a safe place where we take lions that come from captivity from different places, and we give them as much of a good life as we possibly can. We've seen within hours the natural instinct, the behaviour changing, or finding their natural instinct within themselves. It's integrally there.
So I'm coming to see the boys. I haven't seen them for about 3 weeks. I've left them alone to get used to their surroundings. It's a process, and there's no guarantee you'll get to the end, but my feeling and philosophy is, even if they ended up where they are now, it's 1,000 times better than being in England. They have a far, far bigger enclosure, they have a far better climate, they have a far better diet. So any point from this point is a huge win for them and their welfare.
Our lions, this is their home. They adapt very, very quickly, and they are so much happier here.
You know, we're creating a path, we hope, in which others can follow. We have projects literally all over the world. We can be rewilding crocodiles one day, dehorning rhino next. We could be sending gibbons back to Indonesia. We could be sending a whole herd of elephants back to Kenya. So my job is, as the problems are brought to me, or the opportunities are brought to me, my job is to make sure they can get financed and make sure the problems get solved. You can't say no if there's an opportunity, because we've done so much to damage these animals. We've done so much to damage nature. We have to find a way to make it work. These things are possible.